The oddity worthy of Gilbert and Sullivan, or perhaps more accurately of a dark comic Peter Cook sketch, is the real possibility of Nigel Farage and Liz Truss joining forces. It's like it's like a stage magician dissecting a lettuce or a cabbage or something on stage. A coalition not of the competent but of the combustible. Reform UK, emboldened by its 4 million votes and the ashes of Trussonomics, may yet birth a Frankenstein's monster on the British right. The question is this coalition pragmatic populism or ideological madness? Is Farage swapping Rupert Rob Arthur low key, for a vegetable interest? When you walk down Piccadilly with a poppy or a lily in your medieval hand, then everyone will say as you walk your flowery way, if he's content with a vegetable love which would certainly not suit me, why, what a most particularly pure young man this pure young man must be. Reform UK is not a party in the traditional sense, it's more of an insurgency and a suit. And Farage, a self-appointed prophet of Brexit, now casts himself as Britain's next Prime Minister, and at the local elections this May, Reform intends to secure hundreds of council seats, build a northern light blue wall, and more ambitiously still take aim at the Scottish Parliament and the Scottish take aim at the Welsh and the Scottish Parliaments in 2026. This is more than mere mischief. Reform now polls neck and neck with Labour in Wales, and Farage's inner circle is engineering a new campaign machine, poaching staff from Conservative campaign headquarters, and even setting up a think tank named Resolute 1850. One presumes 1850 was chosen for its wholesome Victorian connotations, not its views on public health. And now from the wings steps Liz Truss. She who once tanked the pound faster than a Russian oligarch on Black Friday. Truss has reportedly been advising Farage on how to take the blob, the civil service, the Treasury, the BBC, essentially any institution more competent than her premiership. And let us be clear, as she would say, this isn't a formal pact. Actually, she would have done, let us be clear, because even now, when you see photographs of her, or worse still, video of her in action, it's clear that for all the hand exercises, the hand jobs that she was encouraged to perform to get to where she's got, she has never got it right. Never once. People walk away from Liz Truss with a sigh and a sense of frustration. This she's calling for the best of Conservatives and the best of Reform to join forces under her hands, under her direction. She couldn't direct a milk can. One must ask, if she is the best the Conservatives have, how dire is the... Well, we can see how dire the rest is. The rest is Kemi Badenoch. Truss's involvement is simultaneously chilling and comic. She represents a style of economic libertarianism which the British public very recently and overwhelmingly rejected, and that is and that she is now coaching Farage on how to overhaul the state should raise eyebrows. It should raise eyebrows, not overhaul the eyebrows. It should raise eyebrows, if not alarm bells. Is this alliance madness? And that depends on your definition. Strategically, is not entirely irrational. The Conservative voters fractured. Badenoch and Jenrick, the party's would-be saviours, openly deride Reform but cannot outflank it on immigration, crime or Brexit purity. Farage is, as one Tory put it, winning the air war. He's omnipresent, media savvy, and unburdened by ministerial accountability. Reform appeals to the disenchanted, the disillusioned, and crucially, the disinterested in Kemi Badenoch's spreadsheets. But organisationally, Reform is still amateur hour. The Rupert Lowe scandal, an unedifying squabble involving allegations of bullying, legal threats, internal purges. He could win in court. How would that work? How would Nigel Farage respond to that? Shows that Reform's command structure is more Wolf of Wall Street than Westminster ready. Zia Youssef, the party's chairman, is described as running Reform like a hedge fund with trust issues. If Truss and Farage actually merge forces, even unofficially, it will further fragment the right. It may poison the Conservative brand, alienate centrists, ensure electoral wipeout under first past the post. But paradoxically, it could also create a platform for realignment. The precedent is there. Clegg and Cameron, Blair and Ashton, even Wilson's minority government flirtations. But here the problem is character, not arithmetic. Farage is not Clegg, Truss is not Blair, and their credibility gap could swallow them whole. And that said, if 2026 sees reform in coalition in Wales, or even on the fringes of power at Westminster in a hung parliament, then today's pantomime may become tomorrow's reality. So, is this madness? Yes. But one reform insider has said it's absolutely impossible until it's totally inevitable. In this, as in so much of British politics post-Brexit, the line between satire and strategy is thin. Farage and Truss may yet form the unlikeliest of power couples, the populist showman and the libertarian catastrophist, united not by ideology but by a mutual resentment of the institutions that rejected them.